Good morning, everybody. Uh-oh, wait a minute. It is now noon. So, happy noon, everybody. Happy lunchtime. Okay, so as you can see, I got some lights up here. Um, my wife is a real sweetheart, and she bought me both of those for Christmas, but the clock, she bought me that about, oh man, 10 years ago maybe. The guitar dilly, which is really super cool. I dig some neon, man. Neon lights. I dig that. Okay, so you can see it a little bit better. I just got it hung up right now with some chains that came with it. Oh, and you can turn it down. Let's see. Let's turn it down. There you go. But I like it a lot. It's really cool. I think what I'm going to do, though, I think I'm going to put it on a piece of plywood. So what I'll do is I'm going to get me some paint. I want to get me some fluorescent paint so it shows up with my black light. And just my idea. I haven't, like made 100%, like that's exactly what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna try something, guys. Let me see something here. Let me see how that looks. That actually looks a little bit better. Ooh, okay. But I never know where to look at that camera. Okay, so anyways. That actually looks a little bit more right. I'm gonna get a piece of plywood. I want to get some fluorescent spray paint, and I'm gonna paint the board, and then I'm gonna take and silicone that to the board, and then I'm gonna hang it up on the wall like that. It's okay like that. It's not gonna go anywhere. But it's not like hanging straight. I can't get it to be straight. So I kind of wanted it to be straight. Okay, so I'm going to make a few videos today, I think. And I'm going to start making a list for putting on a show. I told everybody that I didn't want to put on any shows until spring, and spring is coming like real quick like, so I need to start practicing some songs. And there's an old well, I seriously doubt if he's still alive. Let's take a look at this guy. So his name is Tom T. Hall. I'm pretty sure he's not alive. Tom T. Hall. Yeah. Let's see if he's still alive. I really seriously doubt it. Yeah, he died in 21. Wow. Okay, so anyways, he looks pretty rough when he's old. Pretty rough, dude. He was born May 25, 1936. He died August 20, 2021. So you guys do the math. You tell me how old he is, or how old he was when he died. Wait a minute. Well, I won't tell you how old he was when he died, but you guys figure it out and tell me. Okay, so anyways, he had a lot of really good songs back in the 70s. So most of these people that are in the nursing home, they're like 70, 80, 90 years old. Back in the 70s, that would have been like their prime, man. They would have been 30, 40 years old, and they were, in the 70s. So they're gonna like that music. It's It's kind of like a folk song, but he's also kind of like a storyteller. So anybody that had never heard of Tom T. Hall and you want to check out some of his music, I encourage you to check some of it out, see if you like it. It's very likable music. It's real calm. It's mellow. It's like a Sunday afternoon, kind of, maybe sitting out on the porch with a cold beer or a cold iced tea and you want to just relax. That'd be that kind of music right there. Okay, so let's see, what can we do today? It kind of sucks that I can't do really too much musical because YouTube don't like that. They don't like having like people playing music on the videos. I don't know why. I don't really understand why, to be honest with you, that they make that big a deal out of it. But I guess because of the copyright laws. So anyways, can't play music, like just plays like background music, can't do that. Can't play music like, all my music is cover music. I don't have what it takes to write a song. I'm not going to get into that too much about people writing songs. A lot of people, for some reason, want to try to write a song. That's okay. If that's what you want to do. You want to try to write a song, more power to you. Some people can write songs. Some people cannot write songs. Some people write songs and they think they're good. But I have not heard too many songs that people wrote that were very good. It kind of sucks too when someone says, "Hey man, I wrote this song. You think it's any good?" You don't want to hurt their feelings, but you also don't want to be like, you know what I'm talking about? I don't like to lie to people, to be honest with you. But when they put you on the spot like that, you don't really know what to say, right? I don't think this thing's working, man. I think the battery must have died or something. Ooh, it did work. It's not wanting to work too good. It worked good enough to shut it off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this battery's got low on me. This one guy said, "Hey man, I wrote this song and I had a lot of people tell me that it's a real good song." I said, "That's cool, man." And he said, "I'd like for you to write the music to it." And I said, "Shit, I'm not that good, man. You'd have to be a pretty good musician." I can't get that stupid thing open, but I ain't gonna worry about it for right now, okay? We'll worry about that later. Anyways, I said, you'd have to be a pretty darn good musician to write, take a song that you wrote, and then try to put music to that song. Yeah, that's not something I can do. I guarantee you there's a lot of people that can do that, but not me. My thing is I take music. You know, they say if you're doing something different than other people, that if you kind of think outside of the box and you do something a little bit different, then that's a good thing. Excuse me, guys. I had heartburn down here yesterday, too. What the hell's going on here? So, anyways, yeah, if you do something different, if you think outside of the box, you do something that's original, that's a good thing. So, what I do, I don't see too many people doing it. I play along with the music, and I kind of like play over the top of the music, right? I kind of use that song like a template, and then I listen to the music and I play along with the rhythm of the song. And but I do kind of make it mine, you know. One guy, let's see, I played a song, play that funky music, white boy. Funky. Play that funky music, white boy. Okay, so you got it. I didn't say the F word. All right. So anyways, I played it, and I played it my way, right? Somebody was nice enough to send me a comment and say, not even close. And I said, well, here's the thing, man. When I do a song, I do it my way. I don't do it the way they did it. You know, I mean, I'm not a professional musician, and I don't have 3 guitars, you know, and a full band. So when I do a song, I just do it my way. And then I just said, thank you for commenting. And yeah, I mean, what are you going to say, right? But yeah, I just do my thing, man. You know, I look at it like this. I'm doing my thing. If people don't like what I'm doing, you don't have to watch me. There's tons of stuff to watch. Tons of things to look at. My wife is on lunch, and I text her and I said, did you find something to eat? And she said, yeah, I got some fish, cod. And I said, okay, was it good? I'm not a big fish eater, man. I don't know about that. To me, if you want good fish, you have to put it in some oil. You have to deep fry that stuff now. I can tell I got a little dirty. I don't like to have it. Yep, she said, yep, it was good. Do I eat? She said, did I eat? I had a muffin and some coffee. Was pretty good. All right. I love you. See you later. There you go. That keeps things cool, man. Let's see. Let's get some juice going here. Let's get a little juice going here. And give people time to get over here. And she said, I love you too, and I'll see you soon. Uh-oh. Well, guys, next month, I am going to buy my new amplifier. been practicing that song for a while. Oh, maybe a couple of months. I've been practicing. I'm getting pretty good. And I'm going to make a video of Smoke on the Water. Let's see. All right, man, that made me a little dizzy. This is another song that I'm working on. Yeah, I know, dude, I know. Hey, you know those things you guys ever see that thing advertised that it's like a nose cleaner? It's got like two deals that you stick in your nose, and then it's got like water that goes, it runs through your sinuses. I think I'm gonna get one of those. I got this problem with in the mornings my nose runs all the time. So maybe I just clean that sucker out and then I won't do it, right? Who knows? It might work. I got a tip for everybody. Tip of the day. Okay. So, this is some very valuable information. One time, my ear got plugged up. And it got so plugged up that I couldn't hear out of it, right? And I tried everything, man. I bought those little candle deals that you stick in your ear and you burn it and it's supposed to take the wax out. Okay, I tried 2 of those. I tried some wax remover where you're supposed to put it in there and let it set for a while and then you suck it out with this little sucker deal. I tried everything, man. And I couldn't get that shit out of my ear. I think I made it worse. Everything I did made it worse. So I ended up going to the doctor. Hang on now, don't go nowhere, okay? This is very valuable information. So I went to the doctor, and this nurse, she cleaned out my ear, right? And what she did is she took like a water pick, and she stuck it in my ear, and it went like that for a little bit. And then all of a sudden, I heard my ear like open up and I could hear everything. And I looked at what she used and I said, hey, that's like a water pick. And she said, yeah, basically that's what it is. She goes, but we use it just to clean out ears. And I said, all right, that's cool, man. So the next time, and I don't know why I was having this problem, but maybe like a couple of years later, my ear started doing that again. And I said, well, instead of paying like a couple $100 to go to the doctor to have my ear cleaned out, I'm going to order me one of these water picks. So I ordered one, and it did. It worked. I put warm water in it. I put the water about as hot as I could get it out of the faucet, right? And then I did just like she did. Only I went to the sink, and I will warn you though. If you bend down like this and you do it like that, it made me real dizzy. Okay, don't do it like that. Keep your head up straight. If you have someone help you, like put like a plate or something up here, or a bowl, maybe like an old like plastic container, like a butter dish or something like that. If you have someone put like that right there, so it catches the water. I would try to keep your head up straight. Okay. So, anyways, it did work. It worked just like it did at the doctor's. And it only took about maybe 5 minutes, if even that. A couple of minutes. It just that water went in there and it opened it up and all the wax came out. So, tip of the day: if you guys get a plugged up ear, buy you a water pick. You could get one for probably around $20, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. I'm telling you, man, it totally worked. Okay, the other thing that I'm working on, and I've been working on it for a while, is this right here. See how I made a mistake? Okay, let's do it one more time. I need a little more volume. Hang on. We gotta get this nitty gritty. We gotta get this shit down, man. Hang on a minute. Let's get some reverb on this. Hang on. There we go. Wow. I gotta keep working on that. When I make a video of it, I don't want to make no mistakes. So yeah, man, I need to keep working on that. Let me turn it down a little bit. All right. I like that on that fuzz face, that when you turn it down, it cleans it up. I mean, you could actually play a normal song like that. And then if you crank it up, it gets real muffy, real yeah. We're doing it. Let me turn this up. Little tip, when you turn one pedal off and another pedal on, turn the volume, turn the volume all the way down. Because you can get some really unwanted volume. Okay, see how that sounds kind of muddy? On the Tube Screamer, you go almost on all your pedals. It has a tone knob, so you can turn that. You can make it a lot cleaner. I think our ears might change from one day to the next. I don't want it to be like too bright, but I do want it to be bright sound. That sounds pretty good right there. You think that sounds good? Let me know what you guys think. I can make it a little brighter. Let's see. What happens though when you start playing a song, then you'll be like, oh, wait a minute, that's way too bright. Way too, you could call it bright, you could call it clean. That sounds pretty good. You know, sometimes you want your guitar to sound nasty and gritty and dirty, right? Other times you want it just to sound nice. Certain songs, you just want it to sound like pretty, right? So that sounds real nice. It has a nice sound to it. But anytime you turn another pedal on, turn that volume down before you do that. At least until you check it out and see where it's at. Okay, so this is with my Tube Screamer. Okay, and then I got my Blues Driver set just a little bit louder, so like when I'm going to solo, that's actually maybe a little too loud. See? Okay, you're playing along. Now you want to solo. Now you're going to go back to playing. Yeah, it's a little bit too loud. You don't want it to be like way, way louder. You want it just to be a hair louder. For me anyways, that's how I like it. That's maybe even still too loud. That's something I do need to practice on, is when I'm, because it's a thing, man. You know, everything is a thing. It's a real thing. When you're playing a song, all right, you're playing. Okay, you're playing. Here's an A, right? You're playing a G, right? Here's a G. There's a D. Okay, now you're going to take a solo, and you're going to do it like an A major. Say like that, okay? Then you're going to go back to playing. You want that transition to be as smooth as possible, okay? You don't want to be all, how am I going to say, like clumsy, I guess would be the best word. See, A, A, G, 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 C, C, A, D, E. Take a solo. Play again. So, and it's easy to do like when no music's playing, but when the song is playing, you know, you got to keep up with the song. You got to do like what the song's doing. When the song goes low, you got to go low. When the song goes high, you got to go high. I want to tell you guys something pretty deep. Check this out. I was thinking this morning. Well, honestly, I've thought this a few times, but this morning I was thinking about it again, right? So we're all going to get to that point one day in our life, right? We're either going to have to be in a nursing home, or you're going to have somebody taking care of you, or you're going to be dead. One of those three, right? Okay, so I'm thinking, if I had to go to the nursing home and they said, sir, you can only bring one guitar. Only one. Which guitar would I take? Oh boy. I don't know, man. That's tough, dude. I think, for one, it would have to be something that you can play like without having an amplifier. Something that I can plug my headphones into. Something that would be like, I guess that you could play it like without an amplifier and you could still hear it, but it wouldn't make a lot of volume. Because you're in a nursing home, right? I would say no, sir. I gotta have at least two. That's my right. That's my right, man. I'm paying a lot of money. Well, the government. The government's paying a lot of money for me to live in here. I want to have at least two guitars, damn it. Okay, sir, you can take two guitars, but only two. You're like, damn. Which two am I going to take, man? We'll have to wait and see when I get that old, right? Because our minds change, you know? What I think right now is not going to be what I think when I'm, let's say I'm like 80. No, let's shoot for 90. Okay, so when I'm 90 years old, I'm definitely going to think different than what I think today, right? But for today, I would say, okay, maybe my Acoustasonic and my Stratocaster. I'll take those two guitars. The rest of them, I'll sell. There you go. to be able to put on shows when I'm at the nursing home. I'm going to go from playing at the nursing home to playing in the nursing home. Oh boy. You see that clock up there? The Fender? The one with the neon, right? Oh, well, it's the only one up there. All right. Hey, dumbass, it's the only clock on the wall. What the hell are you talking about? Okay. I screwed it up when I took it apart to clean it. So I got to work on it. I got to take it apart and clean it. Or not clean it. I got to take it apart. The hands, the arms, that when I turn around, they get hung up on each other. So in order to fix it, I got to take it apart again and make sure that those arms are not touching. Oh man, I was so proud of myself. I said, man, I finally took that clock apart and I finally cleaned it and put it back together. And then when I put a battery in there and I watched it go around and it got stuck, and I said, oh damn, that's not good, man. That's not good, dude. I have to take it apart again. That thing's not that easy to take apart. I mean, it's not like that hard, right? I can do it, but... I need to go back and watch that video a couple more times, Marty. I spent so many hours of my life watching Marty music. I spent so many hours watching Marty. I feel like we're family. Oh man, I made you a lot of money, Marty. Okay, I appreciate it. If you see my my channel, if you see me, give me a what's up. All right, I appreciate that, and I want you to know that I appreciate all your hard work, because I know it takes a lot of work to learn all those songs and make videos. I don't like teach people anything. I don't think I do. I do give people tips, but I'm not like a teacher like you are. But I do have to learn songs, and I go out and I play songs, and then I learn more songs. I go out and I play more songs. Then you don't play the songs for a long time. You got to go back and relearn them again. So I got you, man. I know what you're doing. I know that it's work. Okay, and then you make really beautiful videos. Mine are just kind of generic, you know. I don't edit my videos. I don't have anybody helping me with my videos. I think that for now, the raw material, unedited, you know, a fat old dude sitting in his basement, it's good, man. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that can relate to me, right? A lot of people are the same way I am. Just an old guy trying to make a living and trying to play some music. So anyways, man, I'm thinking maybe next week I might take that clock apart, and I'll do a live stream when I do it. so you guys can see what's inside that thing. I mean, there's not much to it. You see, like where the glass part is. You just take the glass off, right? But you have to like lay it. I laid it upside down on top of the glass, and then I took it like off, like that. But I don't know. We'll see. I know it's not that hard. It just sit down and do it type of deal. All right, guys. Um, um, um. I'm just gonna play around with my guitar and see if anybody comes and starts talking to me. And if not, I'll just keep playing with my guitar. Okay? Anybody that watches this video, this is the kind of stuff I do just to practice. So I just do like this finger, these two fingers, right? Then I practice different picking, like up. And I go like this. Just these two fingers. And I'm gonna do some alternate picking. And these two fingers. These two fingers. These two fingers. Are these? Yeah, these two again. Then we're gonna play some scales. Yeah, man. So practice your ass off for about probably a few years. Practice like that for a few years, okay? And like I say, it's not the only way to solo, but it is a way to solo. You have 5 boxes, 1 through 5, right? This is box 5. Just so you know, when you do box 5 up here, it's called box 5 in the low register. When you do box 5 down here, it's called box 5 in the high register. See, box 5 and box 4. See how I made a mistake? You gotta practice them until you don't make no mistakes. That's the one place that when you're soloing and you make a mistake, pretty much everybody's gonna hear that. Especially if you got it turned up real loud. You make a clunker, they're gonna know you made a clunker. This is a clunker. I'll see if I can make a clunker. Let's hit the wrong note. Hang on. Well, you can't sound bad when you want to. Damn. something to everybody. Um, if you know me, like, like uh, and okay, if you know me, like you've talked to me and you've known me, right? I knew a lot of people in Colorado. I went to a lot of people's houses for about 20 years. If you recognize me, send me a comment, okay? Um, I'm having a hard time trying to figure out where to look. This is crazy, man. I don't know where that camera's at. All right, let's see. Nope. Nope. Anyways, man, if y'all recognize me, please send me a comment. Say what's up, you know. Say, hey, Robert, what you doing, man? Yeah, you used to come to my house and do work at my house. I recognize you. Give me a shout out, would you? I appreciate it, man. I could not begin to tell you how many houses I went to in 20 years. Okay, there were like at the busy part of my business, we were going to up to 12 to 15 houses in one day. That was my son and I. He was in one band and I was in another band. And we were doing Loveland, Fort Collins, Longmont, Greeley. We done all the towns all around that area. All of them. So anybody if you see me and you recognize me, you say, hey, that guy used to come to my house. Please send me a message, okay? And if you know me from around town, from here in Kansas or in Hutchinson, send me a message, man. I like to hear from you guys. So, all right. I'm going to get out of here. We are right at 1 hour. And, yeah, I'd like to keep it at about an hour. So, all right, man. I'm Robert. This is Guitar Journeys. And thank you very much for joining me. It's been a peaceful day. I haven't had anybody come on and give me any crap. I did see I was watching the news this morning where I think it's in Australia. They have banned social media for kids. You have to be, I think, at least 15 years old before you can watch and mess with social media. So I don't think that the United States will do that. But there's been a lot of stuff in the news lately about kids and their phones and social media, how it's affecting their brain. It's almost like a dementia that's affecting the kids, where that actually shows up like on a screen, like on screening, like, you know, when they do like a brain scan or something like that. It's actually showing up where the brain has like a cloudy deal on it, kind of like Alzheimer's. So I think that's pretty serious. Yeah, I even told my wife about that, and she's constantly watching videos. And I said, you know, I think that you should maybe stop doing that so much. And I think also that if you are going to do it, maybe it's better to do it on your iPad. Now, I don't know if that makes a huge difference or not. But, yeah. Alzheimer's is a disease that's really sad. I mean, it actually just wipes a person's memory completely clean. And my wife works in a nursing home here in town. And she comes home every day telling me stories about all the different things that they'd done that day that kind of, you know, some of it gets her a little bit upset. And I tell her, honey, that they're old people with Alzheimer's. You gotta try to understand. And she goes, oh, I know, but it gets so annoying after a while. They follow her around. She's trying to clean up and down the hallway and in the dining room and stuff like that. And they like to follow her around. And I told her, I said, what you could do is strap some of those mops onto their wheelchairs Put like a mop on the back and a mop on the front, and then tell them, go down that to the end of the hallway and back. And I said, have them put them to work, man. Give them a rag, you know, give them a wet rag and tell them, put them over there by the table and tell them to wipe that table down. But anyways, all right, y'all, man, I'm gonna get out of here. Think I might go find me a little something to eat. My stomach's feeling a little hungry. I can hear my dog running around up in the upstairs, so I don't want him dropping any noogies on the floor. Little shithead. All right, y'all. I'm Robert. This is Guitar Journeys. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Please subscribe if you watch me, okay? I'm trying to get all the subscribers I can get. I'm trying to get 4,000 watch hours. So y'all watch me. Watch me. Put me on. Leave me on. You know. Go to town, get some groceries. Leave me playing, all right? All right, man. Peace out. Hey, thanks for joining, man. I'll see y'all later. I might do another live later tonight. It's Friday night. I might do another live tonight. Okay? All right, see y'all. Peace out.